Today, I'm going to be introducing Wendy Mangillo. Wendy, am I pronouncing your name right?
Yes.
Mangillo? Mangillo. Very good. After Wendy's going to come up and introduce the Miss Manatee Scholarship Organization, as well as our misses from that organization. She has served as the school district in the school district of Manatee County for 30 years as a teacher, elementary school principal, and director of human resources. Wendy's taken on a new role in her retirement, but still focusing on education through the executive director of the Miss Manatee Scholarship Organization. So you got your hands full, right? A little bit. Not too bad. She's been involved with pageants as a competitor, a judge and director, and just took over the Miss Manatee Fair Queens pageant after the passing of their beloved director, Miss Ellen Mead. She's here today to talk about the scholarship organization and the Miss America program. She has brought with her today two young ladies who will be competing at Miss Florida in 2 weeks with their eye on the Miss Florida and Miss America crown. Each young lady will be presenting their herstory that will be showcasing on the Miss Florida stage. And so hopefully we've got everything worked out where you'll be able to give your presentations, do these mics. Wendy Mangillo, I will welcome you up to the stage. Thanks for being here.
Good afternoon, everyone, and thank you for the invitation to present to you today two remarkable young ladies who will be competing for the titles of Miss Florida and Miss Florida's teen, with an opportunity to become your next Miss America and Miss America's teen. Before we bring them up on stage, I'd like to give you a little background into our national organization, which is Miss America. I'm going to try this. There we go. The road to Miss America all starts at the local level. There are hundreds of local competitions across the nation with thousands of volunteers. All 50 states, the District of Columbia, and now Puerto Rico, all hold state pageants that lead to Miss America. In the summer of 1921, on the boardwalk of Atlantic City, an American icon was born. For the past 100 plus years, Miss America has been one of the country's most recognizable household names and has been at the center of everything from national trends to social movements to the birth of television. The young women involved have made significant difference in people's lives through their charitable and community service endeavors, using the national platform to educate millions of Americans on issues facing the nation. Miss America is more than a title. It's a movement of empowering young women everywhere to dream big, to insist that their voices be heard, and to inspire change in the world around them. The public perception of the Miss America program is often that it's a one-night event on television, but in reality, it is much more. This unique opportunity is a year-round program of style, service, scholarship, and success, representing the 4 points of the Miss America and Miss America's Teen Crown. Participants acquire lifelong skills, meet other like-minded women, cultivate their own personal style, and engage with their communities. Many candidates have named an unofficial point of the crown, sisterhood, as many of these young women build lifelong friendships and support each other in their success. What sets Miss America apart from other organizations, like you might have heard of Miss USA, is that the Miss America program makes available over $5 million in cash scholarships a year across the country at the local, state, and national level. In addition, there are millions of dollars made available to candidates through colleges and universities annually in the areas of business, STEM, social impact initiatives, community service, medicine, healthcare, equity and justice, and academics. We are in the process of our next local competition to be held in February 2026. There is a Miss Manatee County pageant that has taken place over the years, and it's kind of hasn't been around for a couple years, so our idea is to bring it back. The competition involves the following: a private interview where each candidate is required to have a community service initiative, fitness, And the Miss America program no longer does swimsuit, which is what was first the pageant was all about. But they do fitness and to show that they have a balanced life with their health. Talent or her story, evening wear, and onstage question. We are planning for the pageant to take place right here in the Performing Arts Center, a place where candidates can have the opportunity to compete in a premier venue. I keep going too fast, sorry. I want to explain to you a little bit about the her story. The her story, today we have 2 of our title holders will actually be representing Manatee County at the Miss Florida competition the last week of June at the RP Funding Center in Lakeland. In addition to the other phases of competition, both of our title holders will be performing a her story on stage. Today, both will be presenting their her story as they will present it at Miss Florida. The her story was added to the Miss America program several years ago as an option for a performance talent for candidates. Please welcome Rebecca Bennett, Miss Manatee Fair's teen. Come on up. Rebecca just graduated from Parrish Community High School and will be attending Samford University in the fall. She has already been accepted as a freshman into their School of Nursing. It's very unheard of. She has served 3 years as an FFA officer and was a 6-year 4-H officer. She started competing in pageants just this past November in the Miss Manatee County Fair Queen pageant, and she won. Rebecca's presentation is titled Direction Through Near Tragedy. Her presentation tells the story of her brother's boating accident and how it led to her calling in life. Please welcome Rebecca Bennett.
Have you ever had a moment in your life where you thought, God, what are you trying to show me? I'll never forget the day my family's world was turned upside down. My brother Caleb was in a horrible boating accident. I remember this day very clearly. He had to be airlifted to All Children's Hospital. He had been impaled by an anchor 3 inches into his forehead. I listened as the doctors prepared my parents of the possibility that he may never walk or talk again. They cared for him and worked on him, even though he may not survive. The nurses were amazing. The nurses cared for my brother and went through every detail of his progress with my family. This is when I realized my life has been changed forever, and it was. God had showed me my calling. I was created to show compassion to others. I want to give that same compassion, comfort, and care to others that was shown to my family. This is when I realized I want to be a nurse. I look forward to standing side by side with my brother who's in school to be an EMT. So God, this is what you wanted me to see. Thank you. I don't want to be too loud. Okay.
All right, so thank you, Rebecca. It's such a powerful, impactful story. Now please welcome to the stage Miss Manatee County, Lauren Woodward. Lauren resides in Orlando and is a law student at Florida A&M University College of Law. She is employed by the O'Mara Law Group. Lauren aspires to work as a family law advocate. She has published 3 books and loves to garden and provide her own produce. She had a rural upbringing and started competing in pageants at her local fair. Lauren's presentation today is titled Know Your Place. It highlights the resilience, achievements, and challenges faced by women in law, offering a space for dialogue, empowerment, and advocacy. Despite the strides made toward gender equity, women in law continue to face systemic barriers from implicit biases in hiring and promotion to the exclusion from key decision-making spaces. She will aim to shed light on these realities while celebrating the trailblazers who have paved the way for the future generations. Please welcome Lauren Woodward.
Thank you. Don't speak until you're spoken to. Don't act out of line. Know your place. That's what the world has always told women like me. Be quiet, be small, don't challenge, don't lead, don't dream too loudly. So I listened, and I learned exactly where my place is. My place is at defense table, arguing for those who have no one left to fight for them. My place is at plaintiff's table, demanding justice and accountability with unwavering resolve. If you tell me don't speak until I'm spoken to, I will speak even louder. My words will not be small. They will carry weight and authority and fire. I will speak of equality for fairness and freedom. And when my words echo in courtrooms, in chambers, and in the laws we live by, the world will know what it means to speak, even when you're not spoken to. If you tell me don't act out of line, I will draw a new one that makes room for me to act with strength and integrity. And if you still say I should know my place, I do. It's in courtrooms where decisions shape lives, in boardrooms where strategies are made, and I will pull up a chair to the tables where men have long sat alone, reminding them that my place is here, too. If you tell me to sit and know my place, I will. But when I rise, like Lady Justice and Lady Liberty, I will stand and know my place, too.
Thank you, Lauren. I want her representing me. Hopefully I won't ever have to have representation, but. So a little bit about our organization. We just brought our organization together this past year. The women behind the Miss Manatee Scholarship Organization have all come together with many years of experience with the Miss America organization, pageant competitions, and real-world successes. We are a 501c3, and we do this all voluntarily because we believe in empowering women and girls. Our board meets monthly, and we are currently seeking sponsors to help us carry out our mission. Here we go. You can follow us on Facebook, and you can see all of the progress the girls will make during the Miss Florida competition. And also you can check out our website, ManateeCountyPageants.com, where we not only feature our scholarship organization side, but we also feature the Manatee County Fair Queen pageant and the baby pageant. I'd like to add a couple things in closing about the Miss Manatee Scholarship pageant. And it's really more about the entire Miss America organization, from a local, state, and national perspective, from candidates to the volunteers behind the organization. The Miss America organization is one of the nation's largest providers of scholarship assistance to young women. Candidates annually contribute tens of thousands of hours of community service, while the competitions serve as a platform to amplify women's voices in their communities and beyond. We are honored to be a part of what USA Today has named one of the top 10 pieces of true Americana remaining in our country today. The Miss America and Miss America's team is as iconic as it gets, with over a 100-year history of breaking barriers and glass ceilings. Thank you for the opportunity today to share about our organization, and if you are interested in hearing more or booking our young ladies for events, or willing to sponsor our event in February, there are information sheets on your tables right here. They look like this. Thank you very much. I appreciate the time and sharing our two wonderful young ladies today.
Thank you, Wendy.
Thank you.
If you'd stay up here on stage.
Sure.
And Lauren and Rebecca, come on up if you would one more time. you all will be presented with a Bradenton Kiwanis Golden Ruler to measure your future success.
Thank you.
So there's one for you.
Thank
And
you.
for you, Lauren, you're very welcome. And Wendy as well. And do we have Max getting us over here? Pictures for the newsletter.
Thank you.
Please join us next week. Next week is we'll introduce Bruce Bottorff with the Police Athletic League, PAL, which many of us know out there on some new things that are happening with that facility and that organization. At that, go forward today. And the rest of the week, let's continue to do great things as our organization and as individuals. Meeting adjourned.